How are you guys? Oh my goodness. So I am feeling like it is struggle city, eh? I'm on the other side, but the family is not, and it is. So here's the thing. Um, Mars retrograde is going to go direct, and I have had personally in my life this last week. I'm like, was it last week or the week before? No, it was last week. Some like crazy, unexpected, exciting developments happen. And I'm thinking to myself, this is Mars going direct. Like, and you can tell what area of your life like Mars is going to impact while it's been retrograde for the last 3 months. A very rare retrograde. It doesn't happen very often. We're also on the heels of Venus going retrograde. And Venus is like our finances and our love life and that sort of thing. So this is all very interesting developments, like all extremely interesting developments right now. But just feeling stuck for so long, so many months, and then having Mars about to station direct on it's going to go direct on the 23rd. So the 23rd is actually Sunday. This coming Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, sorry, guys. Let me just try and get this thing. If I could shake this cough, I would be so happy. But, in all things illness post 2020, we just get stuck forever and ever. And then when you add like tiredness into the mix, in my case, because of young children, nothing ever really fully heals. So Mars going direct is like, it's very exciting. It's very exciting because there will be an area of your life where things just felt sticky. And you will feel like finally, we are taking off. We are going to move forward, and we're going to move forward with an energy that feels powerful, that feels like I can finally get my feet off the ground. And that is a really good feeling for the human body. I think shaking up this illness energy as well and just getting a little bit of like a break from feeling like we're just being sucker punched like every 2 seconds is going to feel real good. So I'm going to pull some cards and we'll see where we're at around that energy. But I do want to focus on Mars retrograde because I want to see what's going to come up for you guys around this energy and what opportunities we're going to be seeing for you guys. I want that to be sort of the focus today. It's feeling good. It's feeling like we need the memos. We do. A lot of us need that um, kind of sense of uplifting message right now, I would say. So Mars is the planet that rules Scorpio as well as Aries. It's a sub-ruler of Scorpio with Pluto. Those of you who are Aries have really been impacted through this, I would imagine. Those of you who have a really strong Mars placement in your birth charts have probably been really impacted by this retrograde. And those of you who, it's like funny at some point, you're like, oh, the whole entire chart has been affected. Yeah, pretty much. But it went retrograde in the zodiac signs of Cancer and Leo. So those of you who have placements in Cancer and Leo were definitely affected. Those of you who have placements as well in Capricorn and Aquarius were affected because Capricorn is the opposite sign to Cancer and Aquarius is the opposite sign to Leo, which means that like Mars was opposing some energy. Now, if you don't have placements opposing Cancer and Leo, you'll just have felt it. Maybe less so, a little bit less so. But anyways, the long and short of it is the fixed signs were in it. The fixed signs were in it. Fixed signs are, it's a quality in astrology, and the fixed signs are Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. And then there's cardinal signs as well that were affected, which are Aries and Libra and Cancer and Capricorn. So that bunch, you probably felt the last 2 months. And I think we do need some kind of enlightenment on like like some sort of like a message of positivity and like it's going to be okay. Because the way that things kind of broke through last week for me personally around March, the month of March, when Mars will be coming out of its like post retrograde shadow period and it will just be back in its out of its funk and back in its go-getter mode. Like Mars is going to rock and roll for me. And I've not in a long time lived a month like Mars. A March. Sorry. March is going to rock and roll for me. I haven't lived in a while a month like that that's coming on board here. So I'm curious to see what that means for some of you. So over here we've got the coyote and the datura. What a very cool flower. It kind of looks like an orchid slash like something you can like speak into. We've got the fox and the ivy. So interesting here is we're seeing deceit and we're also seeing adaptability. I like those two together. And then we have the camian with the poppy. And for this one, we're seeing dreams. Beautiful. The caiman. Am I struggling or what? So we've got the caiman here. And then we've got the fox and the ivy. This is a card about being adaptable. And then we've got this one, the coyote and the datura. And this is deceit. So while there is going to be a little bit of disappointment for some of us, we are going to find our flex. We are going to find our flex. And I think the deceit is going to kind of open up an opportunity for us to see things in a new way. I think our dreams are knocking. Our dreams are knocking through this Mars stationing direct situation. So let's see, where are we going to pull from today? So sorry about this cough that just, it won't leave me alone, my friends. It won't leave me alone. We have the Two of Cups reversed. We've got the Page of Pentacles upright. And we have the Five of Wands reversed as well. Let me just make a little space here. Alrighty. So listen, I am seeing something to do with a relationship here. And there is going to be, yeah, the deceit card is interesting because it's coming up again with the Five of Wands here. Reversed. So we are seeing this fight for something practical, something material, something on a resource level. We are seeing the energy of needing to prove ourselves, wanting to prove ourselves. Wanting is not really 100% the term here because I do feel like this is a little bit reluctant. Five of Wands reversed. We kind of looking, I like the visuals on this card. It's like looking for a new perspective. It can come in from anywhere. I love the visuals on this card. It's so powerful in that it's giving a little bit of like Alice in the Looking Glass, or is that the one? Everybody's in white in this card. There's like a rosy sky in the back. Some of the windows look like they're almost portals that are water based. So there is this sense of like those of you maybe running through Cancer Scorpio energy, going into Mars stationing direct, might feel like there is an opportunity to renew a sense of inspiration through a portal. So maybe an opportunity to travel, to just do a new experience that's going to take you into something completely new. That feels so powerful. It's almost like you don't see it coming though, right now. Okay. There is a relationship that on the foundations of what it means, what success means to you, is kind of slipping through your fingers through this Mars retrograde. We do have the Three of Swords here. We also have the High Priestess here. We have the Seven of Pentacles here. We have the Ten of Voices reversed. And we have the Ten of Materials. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords with the Chariot, with the Hierophant, with the Page of Swords. Listen, some of you are really going through it right now. You're looking for an out. You're looking for an opportunity to speak up about something that doesn't feel right. I do see you feeling extremely stuck right now, and not knowing what the next move is. I am seeing that this is a good, with Mars retrograde and the Mars direct story, we are seeing that things are really intensely percolating right now. And that while it does feel like there's a lot of initiation energy on your doorstep, I am seeing that things are going to move forward. There's a reluctance though on your behalf, but there is abundance. There's abundance. So there is a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of security. There's a lot of safety. There's a lot of just being taken care of that is here for you. Tired though. Holy, just the situation, if it hasn't presented itself yet, it will present itself. And you are just feeling like, I don't even think I can handle this. I am seeing a third party for some of you. So it does give this energy of cheating a little bit. Like there's a relationship you've been holding out for, and there's been some sort of like background information, some sort of background sneaking about that's been going on. I love the Ten of Pentacles at the end of this, because I am seeing that while it's going to feel dark, there is a huge opportunity to have your rose garden, like to have it all. To have it all. And it's echoed in the first spread, the first little trio here as well, because the Page of Materials is here. So there is an opportunity as well. And, like you're in full bloom through this. So this is going to feel, for some of you, like it's kind of like throwing you to the curb, or like you just feel completely let down, defeated, like you just have no more. But there's a lot of opportunity. Like your soil is really rich. So let's see, going with this storyline, what is Mars retrograde when Mars stations direct? Let's get these cards sorted here. What is happening here? When Mars stations direct, what is going to happen for the viewer? Jump card is the Knight of Voices. Splitting the deck to the Star with the Queen of Wands. Listen, you're going to find your purpose. You're going to find what you're drawing in. There's a magnetism to you that's blooming. Mars direct forecast here. Two of Emotions, Four of Cups, Eight of Wands reversed. The Four of Materials is here as well. The Hierophant is here again. The Chariot is here again. The Queen of Wands is here again. The Page of Emotions is here. The Page of Wands. The Sun. You're walking away from something, and there's going to be a new beginning. It's a completely new beginning for you. It's a completely new beginning for you. It's going to feel a little bit like, if this is the new beginning, like, why does it look like this? kind of thing. Um, and there's going to be this sense of like gathering what you have to move forward. That's going to feel very real for you. It's going to feel like you don't have another choice, essentially. I think also for some of you, the physical energy at the onset of this Mars going direct, sorry, not retrograde, is going to feel, coming out of retrograde, is going to feel like you're just kind of waking up. You're just kind of waking up. And so you're really going to be looking at like what is material in front of you that you already possess without having to do a lot of legwork in the immediate, because it is going to feel like you just don't have it in you in that moment. Um, and that you're kind of wondering, like, what's the point a little bit? Some of you are going to be wondering a little bit, like, what is the point? Um, this relationship that is ending through this experience is going to leave you just kind of like, you don't have anything else to say to this person. You don't have anything else to give. There's going to be a sense of peace that's going to happen through that, even though it is going to come through disappointing and letting you down and through that like deceitful energy. I love that the Cayman and the Poppy came out initially, because we are going to see the opportunity for dreams to manifest for you through your adaptability on the heels of that deceit. So, like, Mars has a little sting. A little is like an understatement. And Mars doesn't like the fact that, like, it's an ego. It's an ego energy. So, it's our pride. That's what the ego is. It's like your pride. So, your pride will feel burned through this. And honestly, I'm seeing that will kind of be the only thing that will feel burned through this, because I'm seeing you coming out really strong, like almost like, I don't need this crap. But I am seeing you feeling a little bit like, I don't know that I have it in me to like talk about this anymore, or like pump my vocal cords with explanations and justifications around my actions. I'm just seeing you kind of like figuring it out and moving along, just done with it, you know? We're having the computer here reversed. We also having the microwave reversed. We've got the fan reversed. We've got the lamp, and we've got that cat energy. First aid kit is here, the tea set, and the front door. So listen, for some of you, this information is going to happen either through, there's two things. Someone's either going to show up and you're going to have news through them that you didn't expect, or there's going to be kind of this like information that you're going to collect online, and you're going to call in your people, and they're going to come over and you're going to break it down, like your girlfriends, your mom. There's going to be someone that's going to come through, and you're going to kind of disconnect and also process at the same time the drama, because it is going to feel a little bit dramatic, and it is going to feel a little bit like, oof, that came in hot, didn't expect that, sort of thing. But the prompt here is to look for your strength, look for your possibility through that experience. You're coming out stronger. You're not going to sit there and like wallow through this. You're going to find your power through this. You're going to find your power through this. Like you're bigger than this. You're better than this. You've got more to offer than this. You've got more to offer than this. Let's pull a card from here. I love this new deck that I just got. Did I talk to you guys about this yet? It's so beautiful. Artist, singer, songwriter, Kat Pierce. So when I buy decks, I just kind of like, I like to go to a store and like browse and see which decks kind of call me. Sometimes it's hard, like the animal deck here, like the one I just pulled from at the beginning. this was like a challenging deck. Like I wanted an animal deck. I saw the box and I was like, I saw the box and it kept like staring at me and I was like, oh, this feels like something I'd want to take, the Woodland Wanderers, the Woodland Wardens. And then I would like look at the back and I kind of read a little bit about it and I'm like, okay. And I don't know, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. But I wasn't sure if I would fully connect. And then the Wandering Star Tarot, this deck, I kept going back to it. And then at the end it was like I was kind of, after like parsing through a bunch of decks, I was like, what is that deck again? And then I went back to it. I was like, okay, I'm going to take it. Like, that's the one. Like, I need to take that. And that's when I know that the deck is going to really resonate with me and it's going to have like strong messages for my work and for the people that I want to work with and that we're really going to be harmonious. And that's exactly the feeling that I had when I opened it up. And also when I read like about the creator and, just the artist behind this, because she's a full artist, singer, songwriter. It's such a powerful, there's so many powerful visuals in this deck. So I do really love it. I also love Etsy. I went and picked these up at Indigo. So if you're in Canada, and then Etsy as well has some great ones. I do love going to like sort of these like divination shops, and I've gotten a lot at little shops like that. There's a shop in Ottawa. It's called The Witch's Chest. The Witch's, anyways, it's great. It's on Bank Street, right in the Glebe. They have beautiful stuff. The energy in the shop is a bit, it's like practicing witches. So I don't consider myself like a practicing witch. So I do think that it leans more in that energy. So I don't know, the energy in the shop. It's not bad energy. It's just not my energy, if that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a sidebar to like how I choose some decks and stuff like that. But I prefer to go in person. But it's getting harder and harder. It is getting harder and harder. And the experience of like shopping in person is becoming just so much more desolate and a little bit more like boring. So I don't know, you know, is boring the right word? It's just lonely. It's like, and I laugh, like I was at Costco the other day, like in the holidays, I was at Costco and I ran to this woman in the kids aisle and she was shopping for her niece and she didn't have kids. And she was like, oh, my boyfriend's like wandered off. And I was with my two young children, 5 and Faye's going to be 2 this week. So she was like almost 2. And my kids talk a lot. They're very like charming in that way. And she was so funny, this lady, and we just like struck up a whole conversation. She was like, people don't know what to do with me anymore because I talk so much. She's like, it's like unheard of. And I was like, that's exactly how I feel. It's like literally how I feel. Like that's how I know. I'm 42 and I really felt at the turn of 40 that there was like a huge shift in a cycle where I mean, the term that's coming to me is like being aged out, but I don't feel like that was exactly what was happening necessarily, because I want to give myself the benefit of the doubt, and I don't see life like that. Like I don't see it being like a decline after 40 at all. But I do feel like the younger generation are wearing things that I was wearing and being interested in things that I was interested in a newer way. So I am seeing like a full cycle. And I'm like, okay, so if there's a full cycle now, like I've lived that cycle. So and that's interesting too, for a lot of like astrology, a lot of midlife crisis stuff happening at the cusp of like late 20s Saturn return stuff. But there's some stuff that goes on in your early 40s that has to do with like Pluto and Neptune and Uranus, and it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. So I do feel that cycle is like there's a shift at 40, I think, and I think that's also why society tries to pressure us to fit in the box more and more as we experience that shift, is like to hold on to like what was. And I don't believe in that either. I believe in moving forward. um it's hard though. It's hard to do that in a world that doesn't give you any tools to do that with, you know this is becoming like a whole other conversation. Anyways, very interesting conversation, I think. um I should do a chat about like aging and stuff. I just got an idea. I just thought to myself, it's like Patreon group where I write letters. I should start just doing like chats. Should move that over here and just do chats. um and card pulls and that sort of thing. That would be really fun. I think that's what we're gonna do. Um, so let's pull some cards and see what see what it looks like for you. Let's pull some cards and see what things look like for you. What are the messages that you need to hear from into Mars direct? Six of Swords, Four of Wands, Eight of Swords, the World, Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the Moon with the Ten of Swords, with the Ace of Swords. Oh my God, the visuals on this is, and the Two of Cups. And the Mother Star. And the Sun. And the Knight of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, the bottom of the deck is like more interesting. I have chills. I have chills. You guys, look at how beautiful this card is. I have chills. You guys, some of you are going to meet somebody. You're going to meet somebody. The ending of this like situation right now, some of you are just outright going to meet somebody through Mars stationing direct, and it is going to feel like a yes. The Hanged Man was in the mix at the bottom, so there is going to be this situation where there's either distance between you both, or there's a feeling of like there's something that needs to be kind of unhinged or like just sorted out before it can be perfect. Like it's going to be there's going to be a challenge, but the connection is very real. And I see you guys exchanging ideas that feel very aligned with one another. That's like amazing. Some of you are going to come out of this and you're going to be meeting somebody. You're going to be meeting somebody. Another batch of you guys are rebuilding. You're rebuilding. The World card is here. We are seeing this sense of like toiling a little bit, like feeling a little bit stuck, because you lost that better half. But for those of you who had to let go of someone, you lost that better half. And I am seeing some of you feeling like there's this sense of going it alone and rebuilding alone. But you're going to be okay. You're going to do it in a way that is your own way, which is not something that I think you will have had the opportunity to do prior within the relationship that you were in, if that is making sense for some of you. Like, even though you didn't want to let go emotionally of that person, like you felt really stuck with that person. Or you feel really stuck for those of you who haven't yet experienced the breakaway. There's going to be some situations that are going to feel like you missed your mark, like you're missing your mark through Mars stationing direct. Like you are going to feel, some of you are going to feel like, like, why is this happening? Like how can I find my way? Some things, it won't be total clarity, total linear. It's not going to be totally linear. And your pride is going to want it to be totally linear. But I'm seeing overall this sense of like coming out of the chaos with opportunities around you, so long as you're willing to continue to see them. So long as you're willing to continue to see them, to continue to see them. We're seeing you and a masculine energy partnering together. There is like fulfillment through this. You guys, we are coming out of Mars retrograde strong, willful. Our dreams are at our doorstep. Like the Queen of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Cups. So there is going to be a material succession that is going to present itself for some of you. And it is going to feel like your ship has come in and it is carrying all the loot that you have been waiting for so long. Like, you guys are literally going to be celebrating. This is like the be all end all. There is abundance here. There's abundance here. The only thing that had to go was all of this like messiness around the energy that was stopping you from going forward. You had to let go of something, and you had to let go of someone for some of you. Fulfillment is here. Fulfillment is here. This is so exciting. Some of you are seriously rebuilding something that you have been dreaming of having, of experiencing, not even having, of experiencing. And it is at your doorstep. It's at your doorstep. So through Mars stationing direct, you will experience this, and it will be a shared abundance. You're not doing this alone. It might start off like you're feeling a little bit alone and you're rebuilding alone, but you're going to be partnering off with someone who is as materially abundant as you are. And together you're going to be unstoppable. Unstoppable. For some of you, there's children, extended family. There's a new opportunity for your children, for some of you as well through this. I'm seeing someone like coming in and just offering you something that is going to be a win, a win. It's going to feel like the tables have turned, things have shifted. I'm so excited for you guys. Yeah, the letting go though, the letting go is very real. There's something that had to be let go. Leave me a comment below and let me know how this resonated and what you're hoping to call in. It's manifesting energy. Like there's something here that's very manifesting energy. So let me know what you're looking to call in. Like, isn't this so beautiful? Loyal, charming, wise, loving. Loyal, charming, wise, and loving. Loyal, charming, wise, and loving. That is the Queen of Pentacles energy, according to Kat Pierce on her deck. The King of Pentacles, reliable, a visionary, and generous. The Ten of Cups, contentment, prosperity, and joy, family. Contentment, prosperity, and joy, family. The Four of Wands is here, creativity, union, freedom, 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 freedom. That is what this is. It's freedom. You're going to have freedom through this. The feeling that you're manifesting, the feeling that you're going to have through this experience of what is coming in for you is freedom. Is freedom. Priceless, no? Look at this. It's the whole kit. It's all here. It's all here, friends. It's all here. It's all yours. So, I'm so excited for you. I mean, let's celebrate each other. Like, let's be excited. This is amazing. You deserve this. We have, like, the cycle that's ending is only the gateway to your reward. It is the gateway to your reward. You have to see the ending as that for those of you who haven't gone through the ending yet or on the cusp of it. Like I said, so Mars stations direct on the 23rd. Okay, this in a week. And it's been tough. It's been tough. We have been feeling like we're being dragged. It's getting better. It's getting better. It's very exciting. Let me know. Let's put a rainbow. Let's put a rainbow in the comments. Let's put a rainbow in the comments. Let's call it in. I'm sending you guys so much love. I'm so excited for you. I'm celebrating with you. If you would like to do a one-on-one reading, you can do that by clicking the link in my bio, and I'll also put it in the notes below. It's stephanieboridy.com. It's my website for booking with me. I open availability every Sunday for the week ahead. And I love meeting new people. I love connecting. I'm actually really excited because I do feel like I kind of like, I've been trying to like figure out what my voice would be on YouTube. And I do feel like today I kind of like got that, the light came through. Like, I'm like, okay, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. I had to do what I was doing over on Patreon and like just bring it over here and do it here in video form. And that'll be the gold. That's the tea. That's the tea that we're going to be serving. Let's cut positivity, please. Anthropology, like my favorite store. It's one of my favorite stores. I got this there like eons ago. They have such good mugs. They're like my go-to gift shop. It's like if they started selling tarot decks, come on. I don't know why they don't. They should. They could easily carry this tarot deck. This Cat Pierce deck is very in the vibe of their repertoire. Alrighty. Good luck. I'm thinking of you guys. I'm excited to see what comes through for you. Let's take this Mars direct and let's own it. Cause like we fucking deserve it. Like we deserve it. We deserve this. Okay, we've been waiting for this. We deserve it. Those of you who are here right now deserve this. Make no mistake. Like, been putting in the hard work. Been showing up. I'm gonna cash in now. I'm gonna cash in. This is like turning things around. We're turning things around. The ship is coming in. It's turned around. The stormy seas are behind us. It's all going. It's looking up from here, my friends. It's looking up from here. Have a beautiful day. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much for watching.